Thuc Minh from Thanh Ninh newspaper, Vietnam. Sir, I read a report saying that before we came to the final declaration, there is a goal to cut 50% of emissions at the level of 1990. But finally, in the final declaration, we don't see that. I heard that it is because the pressure from China. Can you verify this? Thank you. Bye.
I don't have the blow-by-blow history of how we came to the final resolution, but the final resolution is what it says. I think we are leading up to Copenhagen, and I'm sure the countries will be reserving some of their cards, and particularly the bottom cards, to be shown at the right moment. So I don't think they've shown their final position yet. Yes?
Good afternoon, Prime Minister. I'm Costas Paris from Dow Jones Newswires. Allow me just a very short comment on what you said. This is the last big forum before Copenhagen, right? And we have seen the original draft that said that you guys would try to cut emissions by 50% up to in 40 years from now. So it's a little bit. Should I say?
No, what is your question?
The question is, sir, is why did you drop the emissions from the final draft?
We didn't drop the emissions. We negotiated a draft. We settled on a text. I do not know the ins and the outs, but this is not an occasion for negotiating climate change. This is APEC, and it's a declaration of intent in good faith. And the negotiations and the formal commitments will be done in the UN process, which is leading to Copenhagen.
Okay, could I ask you then...
Can I take another question, please? Yes?
Prime Minister Lisa, I'm Saiful from MediaCorp. You met President Barack Obama this morning, so can I have your assessment of what are the Singapore-US bilateral relations, and how do you hope to further develop these relations moving forward?
Our bilateral relations are very good. We spent very little time discussing them because basically there are no issues to worry about. We discussed more the regional landscape and how we could work together to further the U.S. engagement and cooperation with the region. Region meaning in APEC, region meaning in ASEAN. And I think that there's the sense which I received from the President is that he is very much focused on Asia. As he said, Hillary Clinton has made 3 trips to Asia in this 1 year. And he is here, and we have held the first US-ASEAN meeting, US-ASEAN summit meeting ever, including all 10 ASEAN countries. And he came with agenda and proposals on what he would like to do with ASEAN, whether it's education, whether it is disaster relief and management, whether it's social and cultural cooperation. And it's a positive agenda which ASEAN gave a positive response to. All the ASEAN countries, without exception, were very happy to have the opportunity to engage America and to see greater prospects to cooperate with America. And the President also suggested that he would like to try and arrange another US-ASEAN summit next year, so our ministers will meet and we'll work to see if we can arrange that.
Thank you, Prime Minister. I'm Chris Wright, representing Euromoney magazine.
Sorry, from?
Chris Wright from Euromoney magazine.
Yes.
The Obama administration has been increasing pressure on financial centers, most notably Switzerland, over matters such as client confidentiality and bank secrecy, obviously important matters for Singapore. Can you tell me, did these matters form part of your discussions with President Obama? Do you expect greater scrutiny and pressure from the United States in this regard? And what would the impact on Singapore be if you had to compromise on these points?
We didn't discuss it with President Obama. Our position is on the record. We support high standards of probity and integrity and know your customer requirements. We do, however, believe that these requirements should be objective and there should be a transparent process by which they are implemented and not done in a discretionary sort of way. We have been concluding, we support the OECD standards. We have been concluding DTAs, double taxation agreements, with other jurisdictions, and I think we have just crossed the hurdle to have enough double taxation agreements in order to enter the white list. So I don't think it is a burning issue for us.